I'm not at all going to tell you that this is a comfortable experience. It is extremely uncomfortable. As a matter of fact, that's why we're resisting it and avoiding it in the first place. Hi, everyone. It is Tina with Picture It Personal Finance, and I am here to help you with some mindset stuff today. So, I love working with small business owners and motivated individuals to get their money life in order, but I especially love helping people sort of level up in their lives, and especially when it comes to managing their finances and growing their businesses. There is something that has come up for me several times, and to be honest, the first time I heard it, it was a bit of a paradigm shift, and it just kind of like knocked me to my core a little bit with this realization. And of course, once I learned it, it was reinforced multiple times in different places. And I was like, all right, I get it. It's like message received. And today I want to speak with you guys about it because it has come up with quite a few of my clients in the last couple of months. And the idea is that the obstacle is the way. Now, there is a book that goes by this exact title, and I'll be honest with you guys, I have never read the book. I know it is by somebody named Ryan Holiday. I had to look down to make sure I got the name right because, again, I've never read the book. I actually had the book recommended to me. When the book was recommended to me and I saw those words in writing, that right there is what actually caused the paradigm shift. And I don't know, like I said, this happens to me every now and again where sometimes I just receive the right words at the right time to have significant meaning for me. And at that time, when the person recommended this book to me, I was really dealing with resisting some actions in my business that I needed to take. I knew that I needed to take them because I was starting to have anxiety over the things I was avoiding. For those of you that are coping with anxiety and stress in your business right now, this is for you. I want you to know that whatever it is that is causing that anxiety or that stress or that resentment for you, this is an obstacle that you're dealing with. And ultimately, what the phrase, the obstacle is the way, means to me is that it is by working through that obstacle, by solving for that obstacle, that you will level up, that you will get to the next version of yourself or the next version of your business that you are meant to get to. That obstacle is the way. It is literally the way to the next phase of your business, the next phase of yourself. So for me, in particular, I have experienced this in quite a few areas. One was particularly with the idea of redefining my offers. So I am definitely still a financial coach, but frankly, I have come to realize that I love the business and financial strategic planning the best. And I am starting to shift into virtual CFO work. And it's a natural evolution. It's a really great fit for my background, but the resistance that I felt toward doing that was incredibly strong. And I don't know, cognitive dissonance. Like sometimes you know that you need to evolve in a certain way and you've got all these sunk costs and anchored ideas. And so you resist going that way. And so finally permitting myself to explore, okay, if I did this, what would it look like? And starting to solve for that and starting to offer people that as an option really has helped me feel so much more confident in my business. And I suspect there are some of you that are grappling with the same thing. Another area where this shows up often is pricing. Sometimes you are relatively new in your business, or maybe not. Maybe you're in year 2 or year 3 of your business and you are still charging year 1 prices and it is starting to tick you off, but you're grappling with how best to tell your clients about your price increases. This right here is one of the most painful experiences for many entrepreneurs, especially the first few times you do it. I'm telling you, if you are struggling with that right now, the obstacle is the way. You need to have those conversations. You need to figure out how to navigate that so that you can level up into the next version of your business that is going to more easily be able to achieve the revenue goals that you want and more easily serve the clients you want. When you decide that the obstacle is the way and you start to lean into the thing that is causing you angst or qualms right now, as you solve for that, and I'm not at all going to tell you that this is a comfortable experience. It is extremely uncomfortable. As a matter of fact, that's why we're resisting it and avoiding it in the first place. But when you force yourself to go through that, on the other side of it is clarity and relief. And I'm telling you guys, such sweet relief. It is such sweet relief. And I want you to have that. Incidentally, you guys, this is not a concept. I mean, it's a paradigm shifting idea for me, but it's not new by any means. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and share a few quotes that I found, just 3, but they are really funny to me because I've actually heard many of these quotes before and it was just like right over my head. But once I had the problem and I understood and I had that moment of clarity that I needed to solve for those obstacles, when these quotes came back to me and I saw them in a whole different light. One of the quotes is from Jordan Peterson and it says, "What you most want to be found will be found where you least want to look." I'll say that again. What you most want to be found will be found where you least want to look. So the relief that you're looking for is exactly where you don't want to have to go find it. It cracks me up, but isn't that the truth? Another one from Joseph Campbell that I've heard this quote. I've actually, when I was in my phase of social media marketing where I was all about posting inspirational quotes, which many of us go through that phase with our content creation, this was a quote I shared multiple times. "The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek." Same exact concept. Had shared it multiple times and it still didn't represent to me the fact that the obstacle is the way. The thing that I least want to do is the path to what I most want. And then the last one, and this is one that I had read a bajillion years ago, it feels like, but it's from Marcus Aurelius. And for those of you who don't know Marcus Aurelius, he is not new by any means. He is a former Stoic Roman emperor. And he said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." It's like this is some sort of profound fundamental truth that was just completely blowing past me for many, many years. And right when I needed to hear it most, it came back to me and I was able to hear it in each of those quotes. And I feel like this message is there for some of you and it's so important to hear it right as we get into a new year because yes, I recognize a new year is nothing more than a date on the calendar, but let's be honest. So many of us look at the new year like it's filled with possibility and hope and opportunity. And there's so much like grace and excitement about a new year. It's like, goodbye, mistakes of the past. Hello, potential outstanding future. And I want that for each of you. Because I want that for each of you, I need you to know that whatever it is you're avoiding, whether it's the cave you most fear to enter, whether it's the place you least want to look, and whether it's just a point of contention in your life that you need to solve for, however which way you want to look at it, recognize that this is what you need to do to get to the place that you really want to be. And again, when you get there, it will reduce resentment. You will reduce resentment, you will increase relief, and you will increase opportunity. And as a little bonus nugget for you, as I was realizing this for myself, I remembered something one of my very favorite business coaches has told me, which is that the best way to market your business is to think about the obstacles your clients face and solve for them and tell them how you are going to help them solve for them. And I thought to myself, holy smokes, she's been teaching me this the whole time as part of her marketing technique. The thing that I'm learning for myself, she has taught me is the path for good marketing. And that is that the obstacle is the way. You help people understand what their obstacles are. Maybe they don't have words for it yet. So you help them figure out the obstacle, help them recognize the obstacle is because they probably already know it's there. They just don't know how to express it or recognize it. And then you give them the way past that. That is the fastest, most beautiful way to marketing. If you can express that clearly to your clients, you will sell boatloads. All right, guys, I will leave it at that, but I hope you are having a wonderful end of year season and are getting just as excited for 2023 as I am. I wish you all the best, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.